Welcome. Today's room tour video finds me at the Courtyard by Marriott in Fort Lauderdale. I know there's probably a bunch of them, so I will put the address in the description. We are on the 4th floor, room 416. Looks like a pretty good room. Let's take a look around. So as I enter, to my immediate left, we have a mirror. It's not full length, but pretty close. And directly to the right is the bathroom. It has a large counter. It looks to be 5 feet or more, but there is only one sink. It looks pretty well lit with the mirror right above it. Looks like it only has a bar of soap. It doesn't look like it has any other sundry items. We do see a toilet, a few towels, and this is interesting. I don't see this very often. It is a sliding door, but it is convex, moving out. So this looks pretty nice. I don't like the dispensers, but that's what things are coming to. And I don't like what I'm seeing down here. I don't know if it's cracks or mildew, but sometimes that just doesn't look very appealing. But other than that, it looks like a pretty nice shower. Down below, we have some additional toilet paper. I don't know if that's a towel or if that is a bath mat. Looks to be another towel. As we move into the room, this looks to be a queen bed. Well, mattress looks like it's seen some better days. But it looks like a pretty basic room. And the bedside tables have outlets and USB. And we have similar on the other side. We have a lamp, outlets, and USB. And as we pan the room, you can see there's a couch. I'm sure that's a sleeper sofa. There is some kind of an ottoman or footrest, a little table. And this cart looks interesting. Looks like almost a little tea cart. And you pull that out, and you have a tabletop. And how do these drawers work? Oh, they're drawers, okay. And there's where your drawers are. And then next to that, we have a long desk. That's really long. That might be 7 feet or more. And we have our ice bucket, our coffee items, a coffee maker, telephone over there, and a nice big TV. Has one office chair on wheels, and this is not on wheels. This little table, I wonder if that is folding. No, it doesn't look like it, but you can move these two items wherever you'd like. And like I said, I'm confident that that is a sleeper. And as we move outside to the balcony, you can see that there's a couple of chairs, a table. It doesn't really look out on anything. This is just a parking lot here. But I've seen a lot worse. And one more pan of the room. It's a nice room. Couple of interesting side notes. The TV, I could never get to work. It kept cycling through setup things and wanted me to register. So I finally decided to turn it off, and 3 seconds later it turned on. And I turned it off, and 3 seconds later it turned on. Did that about 7 times. Finally, I unplugged it for the evening. And I thought I'd make a cup of coffee this morning, but the coffee that they provide here, I'll show you this here, does not fit the coffee maker. It's apparently a different brand. And you can see that coffee maker is kind of a round shape. And this filter they give you is a square shape. So there's no way to make coffee in the morning. Breakfast is not included, but you can add it when you book. So this is what they call the bistro. And the bistro is counter service. So you just order off the board. For what I think is an additional $10, you can have breakfast added when you book a reservation. Here's an example of the breakfast sandwich. It comes on a hamburger bun, apparently. And I just had the works here. It's an egg and toast and cheese, a little avocado. Looks pretty good. And it really is a nice little breakfast area, lounge area. It's right off the pool. And here's the pool area. It's early in the morning, so nobody's here except all of the birds. So the pigeons apparently really love this pool. And since it is a Courtyard by Marriott, let's look at what the Courtyard's all about. So this, I suppose, is what constitutes the Courtyard. And some rooms do open up to it and look down on it. Unfortunately, mine wasn't one of those rooms. And they do have towels for you at the pool. Well, this is interesting. No ice. I guess I'll go to a different floor. One of the employees just told me, go to the second floor for ice. It was nice that you told me, but a sign would have been nicer. Right here, no ice, go to second floor. So that's my tour of Courtyard by Marriott, Fort Lauderdale. If you have questions or comments, leave them down below. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you here next time on the Average Meat Channel.